Hi friends, I'm Prairie Vintage Jewelry. My name is Linda. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm an energy reader here on YouTube, and I use tarot and oracle cards to convey messages from spirit and of course any energy and intuition that I am getting from your reading. Now this is a timeless reading, so whenever you clicked on it, it was meant to find you. And for those of you guys who are subscribed and returning, I do feel your energy is kind of coming in and out. So I do believe if you've clicked on this, there is a message here waiting for you. Now, normally there is different objects to choose from, but today I have 3 cards. They look exactly the same. In fact, they are the same on the outside. This is the song playlist by Jalissa, and I'm very excited to use these cards. This is the song that is kind of like the theme between you and the person that we're going to be picking up energy from. Now, this reading will be about who is coming towards you and why they're coming towards you, their intentions. We'll take a look at charms, and we'll take a look at as well the pendulum. So if you have a yes/no question, you might want to get that ready, because we will, in fact, before I forget, have this ready to go. All right, so take a look at these piles. Pick which one's speaking to you. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. It don't matter, whichever one you feel most drawn to. And then we will see you shortly. All right, see you in a bit. Hi, my beautiful pile ones. If you picked pile 1, then this will be your reading. We will save this music card for the end of the reading to take a look at the theme between you and your person. But we will pull some oracle cards, and we'll be looking at who is coming towards you. And this could be romantic, this could be professionally, this could be all sorts of things, but we will see what spirit, we'll take the bottom on that, we'll see what spirit has to convey, and we'll pick up the energy that way. We'll also be taking a look at charms and the pendulum, so if you have a yes/no question, you might want to get that prepared as well. So thank you, Spirit. We ask for a clear, concise message for pile number 1. We are so blessed for your messages. Thank you, thank you. And pile number 1, I'm so grateful and blessed that you're allowing me to tap into your energy. We will pick up whoever is coming up in your energy field as far as people coming towards you. Could be multiple people, could be one person. We will see what Spirit has to say. So we have the courageous peony. Multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. We have the solitariness with desert. Ooh. All right, these cards want to speak. So this process might take a bit. If you want to skip, you're more than welcome to do that. And we'll get into the tarot as well after the oracle. All right, so we have expansion. And this one does want to stay reversed. All right. Now I recognize that my audio cuts out at the end of my videos, and I've known that since I've started, but I don't know what's going on here with uploading, because I mean I have audio at the end, but uploading videos, for some reason my back end audio cuts out. So I'll try to just stay on a little longer so that the pile number 3 doesn't miss out on anything if you do intend on clicking on pile 3. So we have here surrender with the number 41. There's nothing more blissful than the act of letting go or setting yourself free of all that doesn't serve you. All right. And then the desert's actually number 13, which is barely visible there. So that's either number 4 or number 5 here. Keep dropping cards. All right, so we've got contract with the number 6. Who is coming towards pile number 1? And what are their intentions, Spirit? Who is coming towards pile number 1? Got lion spirit. Be generous. Can't speak. Be generous of spirit. I've said this before on my channel. When I'm channeling messages, I can't read, and apparently I can't speak now either. So just bear with me. I swear to you guys, I know how to read. It's just so much energy that comes at me at once. It's very intense most times. All right, so we got here last quarter moon in Aquarius. Reflect on your priorities. Thank you, Spirit. Who is coming towards pile number 1? What person or people are coming towards pile number 1? We got here Divine Feminine, the Void. I'm already getting some pretty intense energy here from Spirit, but we'll get started once we have all the oracles out. All right, just give me a minute. Okay, sorry about that. I had to put you on pause because I had a cascade of cards falling, but I will go through this energy. We will pick some keywords as well, and then some timelines for you guys as well, but first we'll just start with this and see what we get. Okay, so I am picking up an energy that I've felt here before, but what I'm seeing here is that the person coming towards you, and it is a person that I'm sensing with they're actually coming into your life again, so you know this person, and in fact, I'm feeling as though this person is either in your life right now, but kind of at a different capacity than they want to be, or I guess that they're coming towards you more. They're changing the script, I guess, if you will, in this connection. But you do know this person, and this person is fairly introverted. And this person is needing to go through growth as an individual as far as pushing themselves outside of their comfort zone. This person most likely has been fighting against their own self-development, whether on purpose or not knowing, either by fear or by just rebellion or by pure just the way they are. But they've been pretty difficult for you, I'm picking up, for you to just manage in your life, as far as they're a pretty fixed energy. And I feel as though they're kind of at a pivotal point where they're wanting to surrender or release their old way of being in order to move forward with you. And we got this contract card, so this doesn't have to necessarily be a formal contract as far as signing, but you know, for some of you guys, it could very well be taking a relationship to the next level. With the contract here, it could very well be, you know, as solidified as a marriage, but it can also just be, you know, from what are we, platonic, to maybe, you know, the next level in a relationship. Now, I'm not seeing at this point so much about feelings with this person, aside from this unconditional love that we see here with the conjunction. This person really values freedom. This person really values identity and their self, and they also really respect you and how you are an individual. And I feel as though you guys really balance each other right now, and they're learning a lot from you, and I feel as though you're learning a lot from this person, that it's a very balanced type connection, that you guys are able to learn from one another, and that, yeah, they're very inspired by you, and I feel as though you're really inspired by this person. Now, we are getting 6 here, which is the Lover's card in the tarot, and I am seeing Divine Feminine here. So I was picking up that potentially this could be someone that you feel as though maybe like a soul mate type person, or a twin flame, or a divine counterpart. And I am picking up that that may be potentially, but we'll see what kind of comes in from Spirit. So we have 13, which might be significant, but that would be the number 4. And 4 is the number of stability. I find here with the Desert, your person is fairly introverted. They're fairly cut off from, I guess, social situations or society, but there is a need for stability with this person. And I do feel as though they are stable and they have stability, but what Spirit is telling me is that they haven't really pushed themselves outside of their comfort zone in order to actually fully, sorry, snow removal outside, without fully, they're kind of playing it safe, and they haven't lived to their full potential here, or at least they're not actioning their full potential, because they prefer to play it safe here with the stability, because stability is very important for this person. So they are fairly stable. Now, what I'm picking up though is it's more of a isolated seclusion that they're kind of stuck in this kind of zone, and Spirit is trying to push them beyond their, I guess, comfort zone and their you know, their routine or their daily practices, to try to get them to expand and do what they're actually here on earth to do. And I feel as though your person is kind of looking to, you know, surrender some of that fight, some of what they've been kind of rebelling against. With the number 5 here, or I guess 41 might be significant, but 5 just always speaks of change and challenges. I feel like this is really a huge change in this person's life. It says there's nothing more blissful than the act of letting go or setting yourself free of all that doesn't serve you. So I just feel like this person is outgrowing their closed off energy, and they're wanting to embrace, you know, what's next for them. And you kind of give them you've kind of opened the door for them to realize that they have more to offer in this world. And they do feel as though they want to change. They definitely want change. They feel like change is coming with this let yourself be seen. I feel like they do want to come out of this solitariness. They want to break free. And I feel as though you really see this person and you can really connect with them. And they feel as though it gives them confidence to want to, you know, proceed with stepping outside of their comfort zone when it comes to their career. Maybe for a lot of you guys, it might be something different, right? Like if they've been doing the same thing for a very long time, they're kind of now looking to change things up. They feel as though they don't want to be as isolated and that they have a lot more to provide the world. And with the reflect on priorities, I just feel like this person hasn't really been managing their priorities of, you know, what's going to fulfill them, what's going to be their truest desire, and working on these actions that are going to get them there. They've been very much just kind of wasting time, I guess, if you will. That's kind of what Spirit's telling me here. So with the last quarter moon in Aquarius, Aquarius might be a sun, moon, or rising for this person. But yeah, I feel as though they're kind of really having an introspective look on their priorities and what they've been doing up until now. And I think you kind of triggered this in them. And that's why I'm thinking this may be like a twin flame type situation where your person is now reflecting what changes they need. And with the lion spirit here, I just feel like your person is very courageous. Your person is also very, like, they're fierce if they need to be, but they're also very gentle. And I am picking up also from spirit that this person might be potentially lazy as well. That's coming from spirit. And I do feel though, as though your person is kind of, again, reflecting on their priorities. You know, where have they been maybe missing opportunity that they want to go after, you know, and maybe picking up a little bit of some inspiration and some drive based on what they've seen. Like, they think you are, the cat's meow, and that's not my word, I've never used that, but they think you're like, you know, you have your stuff figured out. And yeah, they're inspired by you. They want to kind of balance things even more. I feel right now that maybe they're feeling a little insecure. And number 37 might be significant, but that's also the number 10. And 10 speaks of final chapters, phases coming to an end, you know. And I feel like with the surrender card, maybe they've been fighting these changes for quite some time, and now they're really, you know, even with this reflect on your priorities, I feel like that is something they've been doing for such a long time that they're now opening their arms to surrendering to kind of what's next. And I feel like you've really, you know, if you're the divine feminine, that's kind of how you're coming in here. You're really playing a heavy part in this person's ability to do this kind of on their own, just by being in their life, by being around you, by understanding how you are as an individual. Is really, they're really like mesmerized by you. I feel like they're just kind of in awe, watching you and how you are as an individual. And yeah, I also feel like a real gentleness about this person, and courageous. And with this lion here, I mean, lions are known to be courageous. I feel this person just takes no bullshit. This person speaks their mind. This person is very much, well, I keep getting rebel, but I also get that this person is very sweet. This person is very outspoken. This person is, you know, is just kind of looking at their drive and wanting to just better themselves and further themselves. And I still keep picking up this loneliness, or I guess this isolationness with the solitariness, desert. But there is this light, and I feel like your person is looking at you like this light, this guiding light that's able to kind of help guide them towards bettering themselves as a whole. Okay, so this is the person that's coming towards you. Now, we will pick up some keywords so that you get a little bit of a better confirmation if you don't know who this person is by now. Maybe just wait for the keywords. This might help trigger something. And if it doesn't, then I would go check out another pile. But you certainly know this person. They're definitely in your life. They definitely, you know, maybe there's a little break here because we were seeing that desert. There might have been a period of pause, but I feel like this person is still kind of in your life at some capacity. And there is this unconditional love here between you and this person. So, and it could very well be someone that you've married. Like, I have here contracts. It could be an ex person. All right, well, we will take the bottom on this one. Get some more. So we got gifts and we got trust. And we'll get two more. We got dramatic and we got Aries. So Aries could be an Aries sign, or it could just be a fire sign. And with fire, you got Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Now, they don't have to be, but either moon, sun, or rising is a fire sign potentially. Could very well be your energy as well coming through here. So if you are, you know, Aries, Leo, Sag, sun, moon, or rising, could very well be that confirmation for you. Gifts. So this person either likes to shower you with gifts or you like to shower them with gifts, or gifts could definitely be the love language here between the connection between you guys, but there is something maybe about a significant gift or some gifts that you've shared with your person or they've shared with you. Could also be someone's birthdays coming up here, and I am picking up here with the 5. That would be May. I think, let's see. Yes, someone's birthday could be in May or an anniversary in May, or April even. Okay. Dramatic. So either you or your person is fairly dramatic. And I mean, with it being a fire sign coming up, that potentially, you know, somebody who is pretty intense, maybe someone who talks with their hands, you know, someone who's just very dramatic and very, I'm just seeing somebody who's very intense, who's full of energy, and this could very well be speaking about you or your person, but we are asking for your person's energy. But what I've learned is that energies are usually interchangeable, so we could definitely be picking up some of yours. If this is ringing true, then most likely is your pile. And then trust. So I think your person really wants you to trust them. I think they're working on how to gain your trust. I feel as though this person might have did something that made you not trust them in the past. You know, for everyone, it might be a little different, whether it was something really big or not, but they just feel like they really want to work on you trusting them again, is what I'm hearing. But trust is very important to this person. They just want you to trust that they have your best intentions, and they're also learning to trust themselves. I think that's the biggest one. I don't feel like your person really trusts themselves when it comes to, I guess, them choosing their priorities. I just feel like they are, yeah, they don't trust themselves to do the right thing always. And not that they intend on hurting you by any means, but I just feel like they hurt themselves. Maybe self-sabotage, maybe just out of, I don't know, their priorities not being really all that straight. So it is frustrating for them. We do have some timelines here. Now, this could very well be when your person's coming back into your life. Or it could just be a significant date in this connection. So an anniversary, potentially a birthday, something that might trigger as far as timing goes between you and this person. So we will pick a few cards here. I do feel that one. What else, Spirit? I feel those two want to come out. Okay. So we have March. Okay, so we had March, April, May. So maybe something about the springtime is very important. You know, it could either be, like I said, an anniversary or birthday is in spring, or you guys met in the springtime, or this coming up spring could very well be a pivotal point for you guys in this connection. Once you open up to me, I knew this card was going to come out. I feel as though your person is still a little hesitant, but I feel as though they're hesitant because they're unsure whether to open up. And I feel like this is more you being a little bit different with your energy, dependent on how your person is. I feel as though, you know, like I brought up that trust card, that I feel like they've done something maybe to make you not trust them fully. And so you're a little guarded, and I just feel like your person wants to go slow, but also wants you to open up to them before they go ahead and kind of surrender to this next step or whatever they have in their mind. I just feel like they feel like you're guarded. They're definitely not, you know, 100% open with you as well, I feel. But in fact, I feel for a lot of you guys are probably think you're more open than your person, but I do sense that both of you guys are kind of guarding yourselves in different ways. And your person can really pick this up, and they just want you to trust them and open up. And once that flows, I feel that they are more than willing to surrender to some of these, I guess, these ways of being, or maybe prioritizing things a little different. So the number 12 could be significant here. Could be December, could be the 12th of March. So you might want to, I don't know, jot that down or whatever. Maybe someone's birthday's on the 12th of March. I'm also getting the number 3. which is also March. So definitely a March vibe going on here. And 3 speaks about collaboration, but it also speaks about instability, because if you have like a 3-legged table, you're kind of unstable, and 3 sometimes is a crowd, and 3, so I think things have been a little challenging up until now. Maybe one of you guys was in another connection at some point. Maybe, you know, this person doesn't feel so stable coming forward. They don't feel so stable in their life so much now, or if they were to make a change, their stability, because stability is very important to this person, and I feel like they feel as though they're quite stable, but I feel as though it is very much just very basic stability here for them. And with the 3 being this collaboration card, I feel like they do want to work with you. They do want to build something with you. They want to create something with you. So if this isn't a romantic connection, even though I am seeing, you know, twin flame energy here, and twin flames don't have to necessarily be romantic. I mean, you could certainly change someone's life, you know, vice versa, just based on an energy. But I feel like this person really wants to build something with you, or create something with you. And like I said at the beginning, I was really picking up an energy here of repeat viewer, or someone who's tapping into this energy is this person might want to have a child with you, because I'm picking up that 3, which is, you know, you and your person kind of creating a third thing. 16th of March could be significant, or the number 7. Now 7 is July, but 7 is also a lucky number, but it speaks of destiny. Maybe your person feels like they were destined to meet you. Maybe you guys feel as though this is a fated type connection. Maybe someone's lucky number is the number 7 here, or 16, but yeah, those are the timelines that we have here for you guys. Now we will pick up the tarot. So if that resonated, then most likely the tarot will have a message for you as far as what their intentions are, and you know why they're coming towards you, I guess. Which we did pick up a little bit of that with the oracle. You know, they want to solidify some sort of contract with you, and they want to surrender so that they can have growth in their own personal life. I feel like your person wants to prioritize. They are scared of, you know, surrendering and then losing some of their stability, but they do want to expand. And right now I feel as though your person isn't living to their fullest potential, and they feel as though they're not. So yeah, they're kind of reflecting on that a lot, that they're not quite at their full potential. I'd rather do it this way. And we'll have these cards listed below. So if you're interested in these cards, they'll be listed below. All right. So we have the King of Swords. So that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius coming out again. So certainly Aquarius, like I said, moon, sun, or rising for your person. We got the Page of Wands. We got the King of Coins. I think we might be a little crowded here with individuals. I see the Six of Wands. See the Three of Cups, and it is in reverse. Okay, why is the King of Swords here, Spirit? We have the King of Wands in reverse. We have the Two of Wands in reverse. Why is the King of Pentacles here? We have the Temperance. All right, we'll take that one. We have the Queen of Wands. Wow, lots of people energy coming through here. Okay, what do we have? We have the Ace of Wands. All right. So we were asking Spirit for energies coming towards you. Now I'm feeling as though there are a lot of energies coming towards you. And I feel as though this person is the King of Swords. So I am feeling a masculine energy. Let's get all the signs kind of out. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm feeling heavy Aquarius from this card here. With the King of Coins, we have Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And I'm also picking up with the Wands here. We got Aries, Leo, Sag again, with the fire that we were picking up. And then I am picking up your energy as the Queen of Wands. So potentially you're a fairly fiery person, or you're a fire sign, which could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, Earth, Moon, or Rising. And yeah. All right, so let's get into the reading. I feel as though your person is wanting to communicate to you something, and I think they have a question. They have a question for you that they want to move forward. But up until now, I feel like this person has been very, I guess this is the person we were picking up energy from in the previous. They've been very much head over heart. They haven't been very open to their emotions. They've been very logical, or at least trying to keep their logic about them. But I feel as though they want to come forward with a question. And I feel as though there is some concern about another person in your life with this King of Coins. This is Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And I feel as though, well, this could very well be the person that we were picking up. But there is some competition going on here, or at least there's a thought of competition. And I do feel as though there's multiple energies kind of coming towards you. With the Six of Wands, this speaks of recognition and victory. But in this depiction here, these two guys are fighting. And I just feel like they're maybe fighting for, or at least there's a fear that there has to be some fighting for your affection, or fighting for your passion, or fighting for you. And with even the Three of Cups, this does speak a third party. So potentially you're in a situation where you're with somebody right now. And yeah, I am picking up that there is another entity here, or at least your person perceives there to be another in your life with this Three of Cups. Now, because it is in reverse, I am picking up someone who's fairly hedonistic when it comes to lifestyle. So potentially partying, drinking, overdoing, overextending themselves. Yeah. And they could very well be kind of dealing with their situation in ways that aren't really the healthiest here. Now with this queen, this is a King of Wands, fire, Aries, Leo, Sag in reverse. I feel as though your person, from picking up from the energies of the Oracle card, might even be sensing that you have a lot of people kind of coming towards you, and that they would have to be in this competitive state. And I feel as though this is keeping them back, or at least that energy is kind of not really where they want to be. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, you might be turning down some offers as well, because we are asking who's coming towards you with this King of Wands. I feel like you potentially turned someone down, and I feel as though that energy would have been somebody who was more looking to have a good time, kind of like a, I don't know, someone that, you know, wasn't really serious about a connection so much, or at least in this didn't have the same values as you did when it came to connection. And I feel as though you're not interested, or that you've turned down this person. With the Two of Wands in reverse here, we are looking at, you know, a decision having to be made. But the fact that it's reverse, I feel like possibly your person wants to come forward with their question to you, but they feel as though they're fearing the answer to the question, and their intentions are to, I guess, clear up some of what they want to ask you. They want to understand, I guess, what's going on here with this King of Coins, or the King of Coins wants to ask you what's going on here with this King of Swords. And with the Temperance in reverse, I feel as though there is this imbalance due to this situation, although we did see there was balance between you and your person when it came to pushing each other, or at least, you know, a give and take when it came to what you were kind of contributing to their growth and what they were contributing to your growth, and vice versa. But I feel like there is this imbalance when it comes to the connection, because there is this question or this pending thing, and this is really kind of making your person think that they're going to have to be in this competitive situation. And they're also thinking that you are kind of a little bit just waiting, but kind of far removed from, you know, just kind of far removed from, it's kind of like you probably put an ultimatum out there and you're kind of just far removed from what, I don't know, Spirit, what is this energy I'm feeling here? They feel like you're distant and that you're waiting to see what happens, and that you're kind of anticipating them coming towards you and having to battle or win your heart. It's kind of what I'm seeing here. And I do sense that there is this King of Coins that is kind of blocking, or at least, yeah, blocking, getting in the way between you and the King of Swords. So whether this person is the King of Coins or the King of Swords that we saw in your previous energy, I'm picking up for a lot of you guys, this is the King of Swords. And this could be definitely from their perspective that you have this other masculine energy that's kind of protecting, or at least in between you and them, that they have to fight through, and that they have these questions about what is it that you want and what is your decision and how they can bring balance. And I feel as though you are really, you're really attracted to your person and you're very much wanting things to move forward. But I feel as though you are, maybe your person's perspective of you is fairly accurate, that you're kind of washed your hands of it and you're just like, okay, you know, I want to move forward with my person, and you're inspired by your person a lot, but you're also kind of giving me the vibe that I'm not going to fight for you, I'm not going to chase you, I'm not going to explain anything until you come forward and you tell me what it is that you need, what it is that you want, what it is that's going on here. And there is this imbalance. So potentially you and your person are both being fairly stubborn, but I do pick up that your person wants to communicate with you, or at least this is their intention, to come forward to talk to you. And they do have a question to ask you. You know, this question could be different for everyone, but I am sensing it has something to do with this King of Coins here in the middle of you and your person, causing this instability. And it is causing this, like I said, this, you know, this ability to maybe prioritize things a little differently than they choose to, with the partying or, you know, excessive lifestyle that they might be doing. All right, so we will, since we've done the tarot, we will take a look at charms, and then we'll take a look at the song card for the theme with you and that person, or at least those people coming towards you. Yeah, I felt like the King of Pentacles was already kind of established, whereas I felt the King of Wands was more, I don't know, trying to come in there. I like throwing things. Okay, so we do have all that coming out, and we will see. So we have the number 4, and that's April again. So again, spring month coming up several times here. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse, the Eight of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. We have the Six of Pentacles, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. So right here, there is some water energy here with Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And then we have some Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Earth energy. And some more Earth energy coming through here with the Pentacles. But I am feeling as though, yeah, like things have kind of changed in your attitude is what I'm picking up, or at least this with that individual, that things might have been just your attitude seems, your emotions seem to have changed, or at least they feel you're potentially not as warm of a person that you were, or that you're looking for some sort of stability rather than just this emotional connection, I guess, if you will. And I do feel as though your person is trying to work on what it's going to take to kind of contribute or balance out in this connection, even if it means, you know, them maybe not getting their full wish here with the Nine of Cups in reverse. And they do want to move forward with, you know, grounding this connection however they see fit. I do pick up from Spirit that, you know, based on your answer to their questions, then they are able to kind of move forward in this connection. There is some concern about maybe you not being emotionally as invested as you maybe at one time were with this individual. So this is coming towards you. And we have the letter K. And we have football. So it could definitely be a football fan or play football. Football also could be soccer, depending on if you're European or where you're at. But we have here, like I said, K. So maybe initials could start with a K or a K in their first or last name. We have a palm tree. And the palm tree, you know, does speak of stability again. I feel like stability is very important to you and your person. But I feel like I feel as though they don't want to lose stability, or the stability that they've built in their life right now, to fully make that move towards you. But they are definitely, again, that's the title of this whole reading, is who's coming towards you. And I feel like they want to come towards you. You know, with the airplane, there might have to be some travel involved. There might be a distance that they're going to have to go. So there is this identifying that, you know, they're going to have to move forward, I guess. And I do feel as though, you know, with this palm tree and the stability, it is something that they're heavily contemplating right now. Now we do have this little parakeet or toucan or whatever, this little bird. And this always gives me like this tropical feel, same with the palm trees. So I feel like this person coming towards you might want to go on a trip of sorts, you know, with the airplane here. Maybe they want to invite you to go with them on a trip. And if this isn't romantic, this could be someone in your life that's very inspired by you and them, and you could very well be in a connection with your King of Pentacles. But this person wants to take you on a trip somewhere tropical. Okay. And we got a little strawberry here, so I get that your person is most likely maybe a healthy person. They like to eat healthy. They like to eat fruits. That's kind of their snack. They might call you sweet a lot. Now we have here with the Hangman. Now it was in reverse, and the Hangman is, you know, suspension, taking a greater perspective in a situation. And I feel because it was in reverse that your person has been contemplating, you know, the priorities within their life. And I feel as though they're kind of getting out of that phase now. They know they want to make a move, as slow as it may be. They just feel like it's time to make a move and invest in this connection. And I don't know, now I'm getting from Spirit, whether they know how to emotionally invest. And I don't feel as though their investment in this is going to come from an emotional side, because they were very King of Swords, and King of Swords is more logic, like I said. head over heart. So I don't feel as though this person is going to invest emotionally in you so much as maybe trying to do what's right. And I feel like the time is kind of now with this hangman in reverse. And we have the moon coming up here, and the moon speaks of very deep emotions. So I do feel as though there is some emotion here, but your person has, you know, this person we're talking of has probably not been so emotionally revealing. And I do feel like with the moon, there is a lot of fear. So potentially fear in what your I'm keep hearing like what your answer would be to their questions. There's fear in maybe it not being as stable as they would like it to be. And we have an airplane here as well with the paper airplane. It is more of a conversation than it is, you know, really actually getting in a plane going somewhere. So I feel like your person might even, their question might even be if you're able to go on a trip with them, right? Can you plan it? You know, they might be sending you a message about that rather than talking to you about it. They might be wanting to communicate via email or text or, you know, printed format. So we do have the letter J here and we have the letter Z. Okay, so that could definitely be an initial. We have a butterfly here, and butterflies do speak of transitions. I feel like your person is going through that life transition where they kind of want to step out of how they've always kind of done things, and with that expansion, that need for expansion, I feel they really feel this is the point in their life where they want to expand and they want to grow as an individual due to knowing you. Okay, we got more pentacles here, and these pentacles for me just solidify this earth energy that we're feeling here with the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and also could very well be financial. So I think your person, because stability means a lot, that maybe financially they're kind of questioning whether they're financially stable enough to want to move forward within this connection with you, and it might be what they were kind of contemplating. The feather here, feathers to me, when you find a feather, it's usually your ancestors, you know, giving you a message from your ancestors. I just feel like the feather just is really solidifying that you are being protected by your ancestors, and also that I feel like this connection is most likely, you know, your person intending to bring you nothing but happiness. Like there isn't, I'm not feeling a negative energy from this person. I feel like it's a positive energy that they want to bring into your life. They're not, you know, plotting or planning, how can I hurt this person, or how can I, you know, they really want what's best for you. They really want you genuinely happy. And I feel like this person is the key to kind of both where you and them are at. Like you're the key for them and they're the key for you. Like the solution is working together as two individuals to further each other in this expansion, because the key speaks of solutions. You know, maybe there's a problem that needs to be solved, and I feel like your person wants to solve any sort of issues, outstanding issues, and that's why they want to come forward with questions. I feel like they, with the eyeglasses here, they can actually see a little bit better the situation, because they've been in this hangman contemplation for so long that they can actually see what's going on and get a really good perspective on what it is that they want for themselves. We have camera here. Is this a camera? No, sorry, it's a luggage. So the luggage, again, for moving, you know, moving or traveling, or I do sense this travel piece is kind of huge. So potentially they're planning a trip or, you know, a vacation of sorts. This is giving me heavy vacation vibe though. So could very well be a vacation that they want to come forward with you with. Battery, this battery, what I get is either one of you guys is just really low on battery and energy, but I also feel like you guys are really drawn to each other energetically. But because this is sitting, you know, for so long, I feel this battery is empty, and I'm just getting that one of you guys is very empty. And I'm picking up that it's your energy, or at least your person, again, with this Queen of Cups in reverse. I feel like your person thinks your energy towards them has changed. maybe has died a bit. Just they feel the energy is different, and maybe you're depleted of energy because you've been, you know, you're in a situation where you lost trust in this person, but they are sensing this energy shift, I guess. And then we got here this chess piece, and I believe this is the queen. Could be the king. I don't know, but it has a little cross up at the top. I think this is the queen in this chess game, but this queen, your person is seeing you as someone who's in charge, seeing you as this queen. You know, they know you have your stuff figured out. I was seeing this respect for you. Your person certainly has great respect for you. And then we have this gem, and I think the gem just speaks again. I'm seeing you as this great gem, you know, this gem in their life, and you are very valuable to this person. So I feel like they know that, you know, and yeah, maybe they have this trip planned, and this is why they're intending to come forward. Maybe your guys are going to go watch a football game. You know, 4 also speaks of stability. We said April, but it is stability. So stability is huge. And I think your person fears maybe losing some stability within their life. If they kind of let it up and let it out to God, they might feel as though they're might not be as stable within themselves. Okay, so we will now do the pendulum. If you want, you can pause this video and ask a question, and we will see what Spirit has to say, and then we will get into your music card. Okay, so ask your question, and we'll let you know if it's a yes or no question. The simpler it is, the clearer answer you'll get. All right, so yes, no question. The answer is yes. So that is the answer to your question. It's a yes for now. It could very well change because energy is always changing and shifting. All right, so for your music card, let's take a look at the theme for you and this person coming towards you. Backstreet Boys, I Want It That Way. All right, you are my fire, the one desire. Believe when I say I want it that way. But we are 2 worlds apart, can't reach to your heart. When you say that I want it that way, tell me why, ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why, ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why, I never want to hear you say I want it that way. I'm picking up those vibes, you know, especially worlds apart. The distance potentially, and I feel like your person might have broke your trust at some point, but that's what I'm picking up here for pile number 1. I hope you enjoy this. I had a lot of fun reading it, and yeah, you can stick around for another pile if you were so drawn to another one. If not, don't forget to like this video. See you again. Bye. Hi friends, you guys picked pile number 2. This is your music card, and it appears you guys have 2, and I knew it kind of felt a little thick, but that's okay. You guys have 2 songs, and we'll take a look at those songs, kind of the theme of the person coming towards you, what your theme song is with that person, or will be if you haven't met them yet. At the end, we'll be doing charms. We'll be doing the pendulum, which is going to be a yes, no question that you might have, so kind of get that in your mind. Just want to make sure that I got everything out here. Okay, so we'll be taking a look at your person that is coming towards you. Now, this could be a person that could be multiple people that have their intentions of coming towards you. So we'll see, why are they coming towards you? What do they want from you? And, you know, if there are multiple people, who is coming towards you? See what energies kind of come up. Spirit will ask for a clear and concise message for pile number 2 and what is coming towards them and who is coming towards them. And pile number 2, thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your energy. Thank you, thank you. All right, so we got glass. Now, you could very well fast forward this part if you'd like, because this might take a little bit before we get into the tarot. All right, so we got hand fastings. It says, The pulls pulse through all that I am. No hidden form is left untouched. I am willing, I am risking. For I yearn for unity spilled lustrously upon my lips. All right. And that's the number 17 here, which can also be the number 8. And then we got 3 10s there with the number 30 for glass, or the number 3. And we got frog spirits. This one's actually wanting to come up right. Clear the clutter, the number 28, or the number 10. I'll list these cards down below as well, so if you're interested in these cards we're using, all the card titles will be down below. Let your fears dissolve with the full moon in Cancer. We have here the golden children, inner child, tenderness, innocence, and rare gifts. We'll also be picking some keywords for you guys so you can get confirmation on this person as well, and some timelines as to when things might happen, or some confirmation for some important dates that might ring true with this person and when they may be coming forward. So we got Goddess of the Moon with the number 52. That's the number 7. You got Time, Discipline, the number 41, or the number 5. And we got the Thrive Variety with Tolerance. I'm actually going to put that one upright as well. And I'm picking up some heavy Saturn energy here, and Saturn could be Aquarius or Capricorn. Now I was sensing in the other pile there's heavy Aquarius as well, so you can definitely have either you or this person coming towards you. I'm feeling more this might be your energy though. Your moon, sun, or rising in Aquarius or Capricorn. We'll see with the tarot as well. Okay, so we have here prayer. All these cards are kind of giving me the exact same vibe, which is interesting. All right, so these are timelines and these are keywords, which we'll see in a bit, but we will just pick up what we see here first. And I'm just going to do a quick pause here so I could find my pendulum. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, I found the pendulum, but I wanted to say throughout this reading here, I'm fairly distracted. So I feel as though I'm picking up a lot on your energy here. I feel like you're really distracted with things these days, like really distracted. There's a lot going on. And I'm really feeling from most of the cards here that there is an energy of prayer. I'm really feeling like prayer, like I'm getting prayer from like a wish, like you're really wanting, you're wishing, you're hoping, you're putting out this energy of wanting things to settle around you and really wanting I mean, you're really wanting the best for yourself when it comes to energies coming into your life, either a person you're kind of welcoming. But I feel as though a lot of you guys have been waiting for quite some time, and you're also getting a little bit impatient. And I feel like Spirit is telling me the reason why things aren't kind of coming in right now, or people aren't coming in, is because you've been in an energy where there's just too much going on energetically, and the distractions and the noise, and that you're very fragile right now when it comes to your environment. And there's a lot of illusions, potentially, maybe things going on that might not be the reality of a situation. And you're kind of, what I'm getting from Spirit is in the state of in denial about something that's going on in your life right now. Like you'd rather not look at it. Like here with the goddess of the moon, we feel the moon here, and then I just see with these girls with their eyes closed, you know, that there is this lack of looking towards something in your life right now that is unclear, that is causing this distraction, this noise, maybe an unpleasant environment more. I don't feel like you guys are so distracted more as your energy is a distraction, things going around you that is distracting, and you're trying to focus and you're trying to pray and hope and wish out of this kind of situation that you're in or environment that you're in. And you've been, I'm hearing from Spirit, like waiting a very long time, and you're getting very impatient. And I feel like I don't know if whether you've walked away recently from a situation or contemplating a situation, or it's saying you have to leave a situation. I'm feeling like you have to leave a situation in order for the energies to shift. So I'm not really picking up anything from your person or people coming towards you and what they want. I'm feeling this is more your energy. I'm feeling like with this glass, like I said, there is this sense of fragility about you, because I think you've been waiting so long, and that you want, you know, I just feel like there's this fragility, like your heart will be very tender and needs to be handled like very delicately, because it's easy to break. But I'm also getting here from the glass card that your glass is fairly dirty, that it needs to be cleaned, and that in order for you to kind of get to the next step, there needs to be some cleaning of this glass, or at least clearing up the clutter or silencing this noise. And I feel like instead of silencing it, you're more turning a blind eye to dealing with it, because there's some in denials, maybe there's some fears, maybe there's some hidden things going on here that need to be addressed. And I feel like, you know, with this card here, like she's fixated on what it is she wants, even though there's things going on here. And I feel like, you know, these two are fixated on manifesting something despite what's going on. They're just really fixated on what they want. And I feel like even this one, you know, with the tolerance here and Thrive Variety, like he's just, there's all this loudness coming around him. There's these like little spirits dancing around the tree and all this like psychedelic stuff. Looks like a surfboard. And, you know, he's sitting here kind of really focused on manifesting something. So I really feel like you're focused on manifesting something through prayer, through wishing, through hoping. But I feel as though what Spirit is telling me is that there is this intention of bringing forward this, you know, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest here. And I'm assuming you clicked on this because you're wanting either a person to come into your life, maybe people to come kind of maybe present you with an opportunity, you know, be it with your creative passions. For a lot of you guys, I'm seeing here with your creativity, open that door for creativity. You know, if you are like a starving artist and you're wanting to be seen or recognized, I'm picking that up. Like, when is my time going to come? And Spirit is really saying that there is a lot that needs to be cleaned out. There's a lot of noise. There's a lot of things going on. And maybe you're not seeing with a clear perspective right now because you're focusing, you know, on that manifestation, but you should really be shifting the focus on what's actually maybe vibrating in a way that's scaring away or pushing out the energy that wants to come towards you to make this happen. And yeah, there needs to be a leaving of a situation, or potentially for some of you guys have left the situation and are now, you know, at that fragile state where it's still kind of young and early, and it's in its infancy stage of you now really wanting to manifest the right people to help you to kind of propel your next phase of your life. Like I said, whether it be romantically or creatively or career wise, you're like really fixated on what it is that you want to bring in. But I feel as though there's still this energy of lots going on around you. So maybe mentally you withdrawn, but physically you're still in an environment that is loud and busy and not matching up to what it is that you're trying to manifest. So Spirit wants you to surround yourself with outside world that's going to reflect what you're kind of trying to build up here on the inside of what you actually want. Okay, so if this sounds like it's resonating for you, we will take a look at some keywords, and then we'll get some timelines as well for confirmation, and then we'll get into the tarot if this resonates for you. So we'll get these two keywords. We'll get two more, Spirit. Thank you. What is coming towards pile number 2? What is coming towards pile number 2? Who or what is coming towards pile number 2? All right. That one. All right. So for keywords, we have Aquarius, which I was mentioning earlier. Feeling that Aquarius vibe for sure. Again, could be your sun sign, moon sign, or your rising sign. And I'm sensing it is yours, but it could very well be this people, person, next person coming towards you vibe. Aquarius can also be an air sign, so potentially a Gemini or Libra is coming through as well now. We have your kisses, so I feel like maybe for a lot of you guys, you're looking for intimacy. You're looking for somebody who you can romantically share intimacy with that maybe you've been missing from your life here. Vegetarian, so this could be confirmation for you if you are a vegetarian or thinking about being a vegetarian, if this is a cause that's kind of, you know, going on right now, or the next person coming in could be a vegetarian, so it could be definitely a clue of who's coming in next for you here with the vegetarian. And then we have here blue eyes. So this person or you may have blue eyes. Maybe you prefer blue eyes, but blue eyes is coming in. And also I'm getting from Spirit, blue eyes definitely could be this sadness I was feeling here from you. Even though there was this intent focus with these cards that were giving me that same intent focus, you know, I feel as though there's sadness, you know, when you're feeling blue, you know, there's sadness in your eyes, or sadness about wanting to manifest something that might be taking very long, right? So now you're kind of losing hope, or at least, you know, your fire is kind of being dimmed a little bit as far as how long you've been waiting for something to manifest here. So let's get some timelines here. Spirit, can you give us some timelines for what and who's coming in next for pile number 2? Maybe some dates and some confirmation so they know that this is their pile. Thank you. I'll pick 4 of these as well. Oh, that one does not want to come out. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Clear and concise dates for pile number 2 for when someone is coming in next. Confirmation on dates. Thank you. All right, so we got that one and one more, Spirit. Okay. November. So potentially you're a Sagittarius if your birthday is late November, or could be Scorpio, early November. Anyway, we have November coming through, so that could very well be your birthday. Could very well be when, I mean, I'm filming, or I guess recording this in November, so you could certainly be meeting somebody within the last, you know, weeks of November here. We have 1 month. So 1 month from November is December. Maybe it's someone that you've known for a month. If you know this, we'll get into this person with the tarot and see. So 1 month is significant. So a month from now, or in the last month, maybe you've stepped out of the situation that we saw here with the lights. Maybe you've been solo for a month, but this 1 month is coming in strong. Also could be January as well. 23, so we got November 23rd or January 23rd here, the 23rd of the month, which 23 also reduces to 5, and 5 speaks about change. And I was feeling like there is definitely some change that you're wanting in your life. You're definitely hoping for change, and I feel as though there needs to be further change in order for you to bring in this next individual or this opportunity towards you. There still needs to be these changes made. And then we have 22. Okay, so maybe November 22nd and 23rd, there's some significant event or something that comes in that, you know, that you're needing to look at here. January 23rd or 22nd, this is also the number 4, and 4 speaks of stability. So potentially you're looking for stabilizing situation, maybe romantically or with your, because I creative projects, but really looking for some stability around, you know, an area of your life that you're really wanting kind of your ships to come in, is more like what I'm feeling here with this. All right, so we will pull tarot and see what comes through. All right, we got 2 cards. We got the 4 of Swords in reverse and the 5 of Pentacles upright with the Shaman. Spirit, please provide clear and concise messages for pile number 2. Who and what's coming towards them? Thank you. And what are their intentions? So we got the 10 of Cups. We got the 9 of Swords in reverse. And we got the Page of Swords in reverse. The Headless Horseman. All right, why is the 4 of Swords here? Oh, dropped a card. The 4 of Swords in reverse is clarified by the 9 of Wands in reverse. Pumpkin head, it says. And that's how the card fell. So I'm taking that one reverse. 7 of Swords, Cannibal. And we got the Queen of Cups, Gorgon in reverse. Also some Cancer energy here. We've got some more Gemini. Got some Sag, some Libra. Some Leo now on the table. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And we have the High Priestess, Fortune Teller. Okay, so just give me a minute to pick up the energy here. We're kind of getting similar messages from this than we did in the Oracle. I feel like there's a blockage right now in having this 10 of Cups that you want. Okay, so this is emotional fulfillment. This is an overflowing abundance of emotion, emotionally content. You know, it's like being completely satisfied and fulfilled emotionally in your life. And I feel like there's a block, and I really feel as though like I'm picking up feminine energy, I guess, from you, the viewer, but you could definitely be a masculine, but I'm just what I'm picking up here. But there is this blockage of you not being fully open in your heart space in order to receive what it is that is meant for you at this time. because of this, like we were picking up that energy vibration of other external things kind of around you. And I'm really picking up like a lot of you guys have gone potentially through a period of needing to heal and are coming out of this healing state, which is the same energy I was feeling earlier with that light. Like either you had to leave a situation or you just recently left that situation and then you're ready for the next state. So you're praying and hoping for the change, but it's still very early and raw. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, you feel as though your healing might be enough or complete, or at least like you've done enough for you to now manifest the next thing in your life. And Spirit is saying it is not complete. In fact, your heart space is still not fully healed, and that there is external things around you that is causing you to still kind of wait for this. And I feel like there is this heavy anxiety feeling from you that is causing a vibration that's pushing this out even further. So when's this going to happen? You know, why hasn't it happened by now? You know, I do feel like you're very fixated on an outcome here. With the 9 of Wands here in reverse, I feel as though this is a message from Spirit that maybe we have to let down our guard of, you know, letting things unfold kind of as they're about to unfold, because I feel like you've been very determined on an outcome here, and Spirit is saying that there is a need to kind of drop defenses in order for things to kind of flow. But I also feel like it's more circumstantial around you as well with the 5 of Pentacles. I mean, that's not a very positive card when it comes to the tarot. Even the 7 of Swords is fairly negative. I feel like there is this feeling left out in the cold, feeling like something that belongs to you is not coming to you, feeling almost like someone might have tricked or deceived you in such a way, or that you're being deceptive in a way that's, you know, maybe self-sabotaging in such a way, or someone else has caused this feeling, you know, this feeling to come towards you. But there is this uneasiness, this low vibrational energy that's kind of around you right now. And I feel like you're maybe very focused on what you're manifesting rather than addressing what needs to happen. And I mean, for everyone, it's going to be different. So hopefully you, whatever situation that you know you're going to have to kind of address. And I feel for a lot of you guys, maybe you do know, but you've been kind of a little bit in denial about. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I feel like nothing's going to move forward, and it is very slow. But even then, this isn't even moving. It's like kind of come to a standstill. And your anxiety about it not moving forward or things not moving ahead. I think, you know, that yes, things are not moving ahead, but I feel as though because you might be too focused on things moving, they're kind of causing it to not move. So the more you focus on it not moving, the more Spirit's saying, well, it's not going to move because you're kind of focused on that rather than addressing and dealing with things you can control. Okay, and with the High Priestess card here, like this is really deep knowing. This is like hidden truths. This is like the mystic. This is like, you know, this information here that you yet don't know that's still coming to you, that is potentially uncovered right now. And I think this has a lot to do with the person who's coming towards you with this, you know, with this offer, right? With the pages speak of communication. Pages are the beginning of, you know, something. And in this case with the sword speaks of communication, you know, mental clarity even. And I just feel like someone might come forward with something that's going to give you mental clarity and communicate to you an opportunity. And, you know, this person's kind of blocked at this time with this High Priestess, still unknown, still hidden, because we're still dealing with this, you know, the situation here. And like I said, it's so different for so many people. So, I mean, I really want to show you what's coming, but there is no one coming yet, right? So Spirit really wanted to communicate this message of having to deal with whatever situation this is in order to free up this communication from the Page of Swords. You know, and Swords is air energy, so Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius yet again, right? So there's this heavy Aquarius energy coming through. But, you know, if you tapped in here just to see who's coming towards you, I mean, this is the only real piece of this whole reading that I'm feeling is coming towards you, is these last two cards. Something hidden, something that's not yet known, something that's not yet manifested, because we're still dealing with the noise, reducing, you know, any sort of people or energies or environment that's just not conducive to opening this heart space up, or this opportunity, this communication up for you. Okay, so we're going to look at charms and see what we see here, to kind of maybe confirm whether this is your reading. And then we'll do the pendulum, and we'll take a look at these song cards here. All right, so pull some charms here for you. And all right. So we have the number 1 and the number 0. Okay, so I'm getting, and those are the only numbers yet. So what I'm getting, number 1 is uno, yourself, right? You have to look after number 1. And I was really feeling that you got to look after yourself. What's going on around you, like you're the one that needs to take a look at you. And I feel like there's a lot of external wanting and wishing and hoping and praying and looking external for validation or gratification or emotional fulfillment, where it's like it has to kind of come from the inside. And I know that sounds very cliche and probably the last thing you wanted to hear, but that is very heavily your message right now from Spirit. And with the 0, I'm getting a message that there is 0 people coming towards you, or 0 opportunity at this time, which sounds very negative. But I think Spirit is really trying to emphasize that this could definitely be infinite amount of opportunity and potential for you if you focus on yourself, right? The 0 could be infinity. It just goes on and on and on. Zeros are like, you know, infant stage, like the world's your oyster. There's so much that yet could be built. But right now I feel like it's 0, because there is this need to really address what's going on, you know, around you at this time. And with the Ace of Cups, guess what the Ace is? 1, right? And Ace of Cups speaks of self-love. You know, giving to oneself, filling oneself up enough where it overflows with emotional abundance fully, so that you're able to then give to others. But I feel like there needs to be this self-love, this self-healing, this self-giving towards yourself emotionally. And maybe your heart space has been closed for quite some time. And I feel like you guys have your eyes closed, what we were seeing, and you're kind of maybe praying and hoping and looking elsewhere to get this external emotional fulfillment. And Spirit really wants you to look within yourself here. So we do have the 3 of Wands, and that speaks of waiting for your ships to come in, taking a look at what's in store for the future. And I do feel like this is the whole theme of what I was feeling with your cards. It's like you're waiting for better things, you know, you're waiting for your turn. And, you know, there's nothing wrong with having hope and optimism, but I feel like there needs to be an addressing of what's going on. Same with this card. You know, the 2 of Wands is looking to the distance, looking to the future, like what, you know, what is my option? What can I really manifest here, you know, at a distance? Like what is there for me out there? And 2, speaking of an option, so potentially, you know, there's an opportunity for you to make a decision. And it can also speak of distance. So potentially there is a need to distance yourself from a current situation, or free yourself up. And if that means moving away from something, then I think Spirit is confirming that for some of you guys who might have been deciding whether to leave a situation physically. Spirit is saying, yes, leave this situation, because there needs to be a detachment for you to have clarity as far as really taking a look at what needs to be done in order to kind of open up your heart space. We do have one more tarot card here with the King of Pentacles. So potentially you're looking for that stability. I mean, the King of Pentacles is this solid father figure. He's like, you know, he has this stability about him. He's able to really bring this, I mean, not only financial security, but he has commitment and dedication and drive. This is Earth energy. This is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And I feel as though if you're not, you know, this King of Pentacles right now, looking at this, that you're looking for your King of Pentacles either in a situation or in a person, right? So your financial stability, your ability to be very solid and committed to a situation that's going to bring you the stability in your life. And I feel like, yeah, dealing with this stuff and really removing yourself, potentially physically moving far away from maybe your current situation, will give you that perspective and what it's going to take for you to get to this King of Cups mode, or the stability. The ship does speak of travel. The ship does mean movement as well, and it could also be rough water. So I like emotions, right? Water is emotion. I feel like a lot of you guys are still kind of going through something emotionally that you might have not have addressed, that you're emotionally healing, that you're emotionally trying to move away from heartbreak potentially, or something that emotionally upset you. Something needs to be emotionally dealt with. And I feel for some of you guys, maybe there's been some denying of emotions, some, you know, not facing your deep emotions. And we have cake here, so this could very well be someone's birthday, maybe in January, maybe just someone's birthday coming up. But the birthday cake for me is like somebody taking time to enjoy maybe the sweeter things in life, or taking time to kind of, you know, spoil themselves. And I feel like with this pile, you guys don't really render me as someone who has spoiled yourself in a long time, or taken, you know, advantage of a treat or something that's going to treat you. And I feel like Spirit is saying you're very much stuck in this energy of low vibration, that to remove yourself and do something that you enjoy doing and not feeling bad about it, because I think some of you guys might feel bad. We have hockey, so potentially you play hockey, you like to watch hockey. You know, maybe your next opportunity could very well be around a hockey game, or you coach hockey, or that sort of sports type environment. Here we have the letter J and the letter Z, the letter G and the letter C. And these came up, the J and the Z came up on the last reading, which is interesting. But yeah, so you can very well you know, have your next opportunity with any one of these initials. Maybe this is one of your initials here that's confirming to you that this is indeed your pile. Keep in mind, this is a collective reading, so not everything will resonate. But if you do want a private reading, I will be finishing out private readings for the month of November. Month of December, we'll be taking off for private readings, but we'll start back up mid-January if you are looking for more information. Now, I do have the American flag here, so this could be confirmation that you know, if you live in the United States of America, or maybe I don't know, contemplating a move. I mean, there's this need for travel, this need for distance. You know, maybe you're a patriotic type person, and you just really, you know, value your country, if you are from the United States. Seashell, I feel like seashell for me is giving me that same thing with the cake, like taking time off, like to relax, you know, sitting along the beach, maybe enjoying yourself. Just the seashell is, you know, this calming energy that I'm getting. And I feel like you are in a very crazy, noisy environment, that sitting in somewhere that's going to clear your mind and relax you is kind of more what needs to be done at this time. You know, with the sailboat here, we got seashells, so maybe beachside if you live near a body of water, right? Because we got body of water here, we got this guy looking at a body of water here, we got cups obviously indicating water, you know, ship with water. There's like a lot of water energy coming through, so you might want to maybe you're a water sign, but you might want to enjoy yourself around a body of water. Here we have the moon coming out, and the moon speaks of emotions, which I feel like we really definitely need to deal with some of our emotions. Maybe there's some emotional trauma that's happened that needs to be dealt with, but I feel like the moon could speak of deception, and maybe the deception here is telling yourself that you're healed or that you're ready, and I feel from Spirit that there still is a bit more that needs to be done in order to heal, and it is a slow healing with this turtle here. A very slow healing, and there's a reason why it needs to go as slow kind of as it is going. And I was feeling like for you, you're kind of focused on the next step, or who's coming in, or what that is, whereas Spirit's saying there is no movement as far as people coming in or situations or what it is you're focused on manifesting until a healing is done. And that healing will take, you know, quite some time. And not to give up, there is going to be movement. Although it may seem very, very, very slow, it's kind of needed in order for you to fully heal. And with this rubber band could be resistance. And I feel as though there is some resistance. And it's more coming from you in order to maybe address and look at some of the situation from a different perspective. There is some resistance here, maybe on fully healing yourself or letting go of a situation that you haven't fully let go of. Resistance can also be coming back to a situation. So maybe you're kind of stuck in this karmic loop where you just keep coming back and coming back and coming back to the situation and not maybe, you know, being able to free yourself and break free to fully heal yourself so that you can open the door to a new situation. So that's what I'm seeing here for this. Again, sorry, I don't really see anyone kind of coming towards you. You know, potentially, I mean, the person coming in with that opportunity could also be a King of Pentacles, but you know, I don't really feel an energy here of energies coming towards you until the healing happens. So we will ask a question here for you with the pendulum, and you might want to pause it, but it should be a yes/no question that's clear and concise. The more complicated, the more challenging, but just a yes/no question. And we'll ask Spirit for a yes/no answer, so you can ask your question now. Thank you, Spirit. So your answer is no at this time. So energy is always in flux. So it could very well be no at this time and change, but you did get a no. And we will take a look at these music cards. I mean, there is no individual, but this could be very well be a theme song in your life, which I feel is what we're probably going to get because this is more about you and your healing. Maybe this has to do with that area of life that you got to look at, but see if this resonates for you. So we got Sam Smith. I'm not the only one. You say I'm crazy because you don't think I know what you've done. But when you call me baby, I know I'm not the only one. You've been so unavailable. Now, sadly, I know why. Your heart is unobtainable, even though Lord knows you kept mine. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. So this sounds like a very painful situation, and potentially you're in a situation that you've been heartbroken, that you need healing from, but I was really feeling like an owie here. And if you were in a situation where you were with someone who was unfaithful or not being honest, I mean, that is very hurtful. And I hope you are able to help heal some of that, you know, before moving on emotionally, maybe to the next step. There still needs to be some addressing that. And you are the only pile that got 2. So let's see what other card we have here. Alicia Keys. If I ain't got you. Some people live for the fortune. Some people live for the fame. Some people live for the power. Yeah, and some people live just to play the game. Some people think that the physical things define what's within, and I've been there before. That life's a bore, so full of the superficial. Yeah, so I feel like you guys need to, well, you could do what you'd like, but I feel like there needs to be some healing. I feel like there has been some pain. I feel like there's been people in your life that maybe haven't helped you grow, and I feel like you're kind of focusing on what's important. But I feel like potentially, you know, there needs to be a letting go of something, or at least a recognition where there needs to be healing in order for there to be forward movement and opening the door for some energies to flow in. So this is what I have for you, pile number 2. I am wishing you the very, very best. I enjoyed doing your reading. I am so glad if you're returning. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much. Don't forget to leave a like or a comment, and we'll see you soon. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. If you pick pile number 3, this will be your music card, which we'll get into at the end. But we will pull some oracle, and we'll be asking Spirit to take a look at who is coming towards you. Who, you know, what are their intentions? Are there more than one person? Whatever message Spirit wants to communicate, Spirit, we're going to ask for a clear and concise message for pile number 3 regarding who is coming towards them. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you click on this reading will be most likely the message for you if it's resonating. Thank you so much, Spirit, and thank you, pile number 3, for allowing me to tap into your energy. So I'm feeling those 2 cards wanting to come out. And after the oracles, we will be looking at the tarot as well. So we got wait, it's not yet time, things are being woven. I remember, soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. Now this is a collective reading, so not everything will most likely resonate. Just leave the messages that don't. But if by the time we do the oracles, if it's not resonating, you might want to check out another pile. So here we have first quarter moon in Aries, step into your power. And so Aries is a sign coming out here. So either you have an Aries moon, sun, or rising. Don't have to, but that is something that might be resonating with some of you guys out there. I also got a message from Spirit that maybe potentially one of you guys is into fitness, either dance or very athletic. Okay. Oh, I'm also getting from Spirit that this might be somebody coming towards you that is very slim, that is very athletic, that is very much able to, what I'm hearing is ambidextrous. No, wait, what is it? Not ambidextrous. What is it where they're contortionist? Somebody who is able to do things with their body. That's what Spirit is telling me. They're very flexible. So I don't know what that's all about, but I guess we will see. Okay, we got the great work. And the angel of love here with the number 49. That's the number 13 or the number 4. All right. We got Dove Spirit, be peaceful, or sorry, be peace. It's telling the other piles it is very challenging for me to read when I'm channeling. Sometimes it's difficult for me to talk as well, depending on the intensity of the energy. So yeah, difficult to read sometimes. Even simple words. Okay, so we got the number 21 or the number 3. And we also got expansion in reverse, which came out in pile number 1 as well. I think there's a reason why I said peaceful though, because I'm feeling a heavy peacefulness about your energy or about this person coming in, almost like they're very graceful. Yeah, graceful. Well, we have 2 cards here. Nana Baruku with essence and Omo, family. We'll also be taking a look at keywords so that you can get an idea of this person, if they're existing or not. I feel as though for some of you guys, this is someone you have not yet met coming towards you. Actually, for both of you guys. Morning dew, the number 26. What stillness does the silence of one's steadiness bring? With the number 8. Kind of giving me the 2 of Wands vibe there. And we'll also take a look at timelines. So we'll get maybe some key milestone, either dates or timelines for when this person will appear or come into your life, or just confirmation on some dates that might confirm things for you. You know, I am feeling like this is an energy coming into your life, but it could be, because this is collective, that maybe this person has entered your life at some point. But I am feeling it's fairly new. Okay, So we have air with motion here, and the number 22, and 22 could be the number 4 as well. Now, it could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Aquarius has been very prominent in a lot of my readings here. So Aquarius could be Earth, Moon, or rising sign here. But like I said, there's Gemini and Libra as well coming through. And even air is giving me this airy kind of vibe. It's very light, what I'm feeling here from this person. So your person is most likely an air sign, or somebody who is very much, what I'm feeling is very, very light, but they're very intellectual. Yeah, I feel as though this person coming into your life, I'm feeling a very feminine energy. So this person might like the color pink. This person is your typical, you know, when I say typical, like likes flowers, is into ribbons, like typical type female type energy, what I'm picking up here. Now again, your energy and your person's energy could be melding. So if this is resonating in any way for you, take that and kind of run with it. But I am trying to pick up what energies are coming towards you. So if you're not feminine and like pink and ribbons, and it's probably, you know, your person coming towards you. But yeah, I feel like this person is right around the corner, and I feel as though you're destined to meet them at a time in your life where you're supposed to, because if you meet them sooner, what I'm finding here is that I guess the magic isn't going to happen between you guys. So this is potentially somebody that you wouldn't normally be all that interested in. Yeah, and I'm feeling as though this person might kind of, it might be hard to recognize this person because they blend in, which sounds probably not like someone you're interested in. But why Spirit is telling me this is because this person is not one to be loud and boisterous and in the limelight. They're very loving and soft, and they flow like air, and they choose to kind of let other people be in the spotlight. But they are someone that when you get to know them, you just totally fall in love with their heart. And they are they're very giving, they're very loving, they're very pure, they're very, you know, they're very much a lover, not a fighter type energy. Now, this doesn't have to be romantic, this person coming in, and we'll see what Spirit has to say, or why they're, you know, why their intentions are coming towards you. But I feel like this person is manifesting you into their life. I feel like this person is looking to grow in their own life, and they're wanting to expand themselves in some capacity or another. And I feel like they're pretty shy, they're pretty reserved. So they want somebody who, what I'm picking up is maybe you're a little bit of the polar opposite. Maybe you're a driver, you like to go get them, you're kind of like more putting things into action. Whereas I'm feeling like this person's a little bit more in the background. They're kind of like, you know, they're magical in the background, and they're kind of more of a peaceful nature here. And they really want, you know, either to collaborate to drive something forward, or somebody who's a little bit more driven than they are to kind of help balance them out. And I feel like they're really manifesting. And also I feel like this person has some psychic ability, or at least the ability to manifest things into their life, whether they knowingly do it or not. I mean, they are manifesting you into their life by just kind of wanting this. Now, I do see here with the great work, let me see. I'm trying to find the book. Hold on. Just bear with me, because I'm fairly new to these cards, and also I want to see what the book has to say about this card specifically. Okay, one back. Okay, so the great work here. It says, attention, devotion, and vocation. The magnum opus shimmers in the distance, promising purpose, achievement, and understanding. When will we get there? When will our efforts be recognized? Amidst pressure and expectations, we come to realize each alchemist's life is an accumulation of moments in which attention is placed upon a subject within the laboratory. The artist draws a single line, the poet scribes a single word, the rose forms a single leaf. The magnum opus card reminds us that the alchemical garden grows from seeds tended to by devoted hands and the grace of sun, water, and earth. You cannot force the great work. You cannot claim it or complete it. This card arrives to whisper words of encouragement. You are in the right place, the most important place for you. This is the alchemical garden. Tend to the youngest growth, be delicate and precise. Okay. Yes, we were feeling from this one too. It's not yet time. And with the garden, like it was talking about seedlings, and you kind of have to cater to it. And I feel like the message is double meaning here. One is that this person is definitely still coming into your life. And if you have met this person already, it's recent. It's not someone that you've known for years and years and years, but I feel like maybe you haven't really, like, you know of them, but you haven't really got to know this person. I feel like it needs to be some watering of this relationship. And I feel like this person is fairly shy, and they're going to take a while for you to open them up. So the second message here is once you identify what this person is doing in your life, or if you want to get to know this person, you're going to be asked to, if you want to get to know this person, to actually be the one to kind of maybe open their heart a bit, because they are a little bit tender and shy. And I feel like this person has a huge heart, and they have the ability to open up with you, but I feel like there needs to be some catering to this person for a bit, maybe build their trust, maybe, you know, understand them a little bit as an individual, right? And like with Aries, that is a fire sign as well. So if we have some wind, we talked about with the air, that could very well start a fire here with the Aries. So I feel like whatever this person is coming in to do, once it gets going, I feel like there's going to be something that's going to ignite. Yeah, it's going to be like almost like an explosion. So it's fairly exciting. It's just going to take just the right amount of air, just the right amount of, you know, spark in order for something to kind of happen. And it's not quite time yet for that spark to take place, but I feel like it is what you're destined to kind of go through. Same with this person, with the fated life versus the destiny life. There is also going to be a sense of knowing this person. When you get to know them, you'll feel as though you've known this person in the past or in your passing, or at least you guys can really connect on a level of understanding. And I do feel like this person is fairly gentle. They're talented, they're creative. And I feel like with that, you know, unless you're the, you know, the person into fitness, that they're fairly physical and in really good shape. Okay. And this person is fairly quiet as well. And I feel like with family card here, I was really sensing like this person is kind of blended in the background. They haven't really stepped forward yet, but they are very much a family type person. Like their heart is in the family. They're, you know, they might even be part of your soul family. But once you get to know this person, you'll feel that connection with them. Yeah, so this is kind of what I'm seeing here for the oracle cards. Now we will get some keywords to see, you know, what else that we get here. Spirit, can I get some keywords for who's coming towards pile number 3? Maybe some confirmation that they know this is their pile. There's some keywords here. So we have west. So potentially someone who lives out west or is coming from out west. Maybe they're into westerns. Maybe you're into westerns. Maybe you live in the west part of town. Maybe you come from the west part of town. Something to do with the west. We will read the bottom of this one. We have radical. Okay, so this could very well be somebody who, you know, you meet during some radical event, some radical point in time, something radical is going on. I feel like this person is missing radical. Remember I was telling you they were looking for somebody to kind of drive, someone who's kind of more of a driven type. I feel like they want somebody radical. So either you have this radical side to you, this ability to bring this radical side that they're craving. I feel like they're lacking, or at least they feel that they're lacking this excitement in their life. Curly hair. So maybe you have curly hair, or this person has curly hair. They might even have what I'm seeing, like kind of like brownish or like orangey tone hair, but I'm seeing curly hair. All right, what else do we have here? Spirit. Head over heart. I feel as though the air sign here, and if that is you, which I'm picking up is most likely you, the person kind of that's more logical and driven by logic, I feel like your person, or this person coming in, is more heart over head. Like they're just open heart, and they're very keep the peace, very loving, whereas they want somebody who is a little bit more head over heart. And I feel like this is what's really triggering or inspiring your person, or why they're manifesting you in their life, is they want someone who is logical, somebody who makes decisions based on, you know, facts, and who's a good communicator, who's able to really kind of drive things rather than be emotional. And I feel like this person, yet they're not, you know, emotionally, or at least bound to having these emotional outbursts. They are an emotional type person that make decisions based on their emotions. And I feel like they're kind of not really wanting to be completely run by their emotions. So potentially this is why they are manifesting you in their life. So Spirit, can we ask for some timelines here for when this person is going to come in? Maybe some confirmation around important dates that pile number 3 needs to kind of look out for this person. Thank you. All right, so we have 16. So either the 16th of the month, or you can add that to 7. So possibly July is an important month, or January 6th, or June 1st. You can write those all down. We got here November, so potentially someone you met around the November 16th. November could very well be your birth month, or their birth month, 16th of November. Also with November, that is Sagittarius, I believe. We got 1 month. So maybe you met them about a month ago. Maybe you don't know them quite well yet. Maybe you'll meet them in a month. But there's something here with 1 month that can also signify January. So potentially in January 16th might be significant. All right, and we got the number 12, which is December. And it could very well be November 12th instead of the 16th, or December 16th, or the number 3, which is March. Okay. So those are some timelines for you guys. And because it is the collective, obviously there's going to be a window of time here. Not all of it will obviously be for you, but just leave the messages that are not. And we will be taking a look at the tarot to ask Spirit for more information regarding who's coming towards you. What are their intentions? Why are they coming towards you? And then we'll look at some charms as well. And the pendulum, you can ask a yes, no question. And then finally, we'll flip over your song, your theme song between you and this person coming in. Okay, Spirit, thank you for the message for pile number 3. What are their intentions? Who is coming in and what are their intentions? Okay, so we have there the 12 of Cups. The 12 of Cups. Yes, that would be the Knight of Cups. And then we have, what is this? The 5 of Swords in reverse. Interesting. Okay. I'm picking up that energy I was earlier with the air and the fire. And even though this is water, I'm really picking up air energy here. And like these two, like your person's looking for balance in their life right now. Maybe you are, but I feel like one of you guys is fire, and then one of you guys is like air. And I feel like the fire person is more, even though fiery has an outgoing type personality, I feel like this person is very reserved, and they're looking for the air person to kind of ignite them. And I feel like their fiery side of what is supposed to come out will be triggered by this encounter with this person. And with the Knight of Cups, I'm really feeling like this is a romantic offering coming forward. And potentially out of a, I was going to say an S word, maybe I can. Yeah, shitty situation comes this potential or opportunity with this person. Maybe there was this situation that was uncomfortable, this challenging situation, but out of that you met this person. So we have the Queen of Wands coming out in the middle, and I do feel like the fiery person is potentially this Queen of Wands, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Again, this is that peaceful energy I was feeling.